statement later released by the park showed that the anti-rollback system had previously been replaced by the park using a material not approved.
Welcome back to our second channel, beautiful peoples. How's everyone on that side of the camera? I hope everyone is doing well. Everyone on this side of the camera is doing well. No complaints. Y'all already know what video we're doing for y'all beautiful people today. And today was my choice. And the reason why I chose 5 most dangerous kids is because we did, oh my goodness, Brandy, turn over there, turn the lights off. But because we have done the 5, not the 5, but we have done dangerous women. So I just wanted to do a little turnaround and do the dangerous kids. So yeah, that's what video we're doing for y'all beautiful people today. Miss Brandy, do you have anything to say? Probably not.
No, but I should probably go get this charger real quick because it's like on 11%.
Oh, Jesus.
It might cut off. So y'all, I'll be right back.
She wasn't ready. She was not ready. I don't know why she wasn't ready. I was ready. I'm always ready. Well, I'm lying. I'm not always ready. But I'm ready now. That's all that counts.
And if you guys seen last week's video, we did 5 most dangerous roller coasters. So we're keeping up on this trend of 5 most dangerous whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
That right. Ooh, these glasses hurt my ears.
There we go, y'all. So we won't be having it cut off midway of us reacting.
It's hurting my ear.
All right.
Let's do it. Ain't nothing to
Let's
it.
see about these kids. Y'all know these kids.
These little bad 8 kids.
Eric Smith was just 13 years old when he committed murder. On the 2nd of August in 1993, Eric Smith was riding his bike to a summer camp when he noticed 4-year-old Derek Roby walking alone to that same summer camp. He approached Roby and lured him into the woods. Smith then strangled Roby, smashed a large rock on his head, undressed Roby, and sodomized him with a tree limb. Smith claimed in his 2014 parole hearing that he inserted the stick in order to ensure death, but Roby's death was determined to be blunt trauma to the head with contributing asphyxia. Eric Smith was arrested for this horrific crime and was convicted of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to the maximum term then available for juvenile murderers, a minimum of 9 years to life in prison. He contributed his actions to having been bullied by older children in high school and by his own father and sister. He confessed that he took out his rage on Roby and was worried that Roby might tell on him, so he killed him. Smith is still in prison to this day.
The shock turned to disbelief when it had emerged that James had been brutally murdered by 2 10-year-old boys, Robert Thompson and John Venables.
On the 12th of February 1993, a 2-year-old toddler by the name of James Bulger was savagely beaten to death by 2 10-year-old boys at the time, John Venables and Robert Thompson. This case caused great public outcry, as Venables and Thompson became the youngest convicted murderers in the UK. CCTV surveillance showed the 2 boys scouring and observing children, apparently selecting a target. When they fixed their eyes on 2-year-old James Bulger, the 2 boys took him out of the shopping centre while Bulger's mother was momentarily distracted. What followed next was a sickening beating. Venables and Thompson dropped Bulger on his head early into their 2.5-mile journey. When the boys arrived at the rail tracks, they began torturing James Bulger. The two boys threw paint in the toddler's left eye, kicked and stomped on him, threw bricks and stones at him, and dropped an iron bar on his head. Venables and Thompson then laid the beaten toddler across the railway tracks in hopes the train would hit him and make his death appear to be an accident. A train did hit Bulger and ripped his body in half. The abduction was seen by 38 witnesses, but not one of them intervened. The two boys were imprisoned until they were 18. They were released on parole under new identities. David Brom grew up in Minnesota to a Catholic family and was only 16 years old when he committed multiple murders. In February of 1988, David Brom killed his parents, brother and sister with an axe. It was believed that Brom's motive for his killings stemmed from a fight he had had with his father over the songs he listened to. He recalled how he hit his dad with an axe. He kept on hitting him with an axe, and his dad kept on getting up. He then went into his mother's room and hit her with an axe, and then went to his brother's room. Lastly, he saw his sister standing over their mother in the hallway, at which point he attacked them both. These cold-hearted, callous crimes resulted in Brom being convicted of first-degree murder. He was given 3 consecutive life sentences, which he is still serving to this day. At the age of just 15, Kipland Kinkle, a student at Thurston High School in Oregon, was expelled for being in possession of a loaded, stolen handgun that he had bought off a friend. Kinkle and his friend were arrested and released from police custody on charge of possession of a stolen firearm. Kinkle was told by his father that he would be sent to military school if he did not change his behaviour. After hearing this news, Kinkle proceeded to retrieve his .22 rifle from his bedroom. He came back downstairs and went into the kitchen, where his father was sitting drinking coffee, and he then proceeded to shoot him in the back of the head. He waited for his mother to come home, and then shot her twice in the back of the head, 3 times in the face, and once in the heart, after telling her that he loved her. Kinkle then rigged the house with explosives. On the 21st of May, 1998, the day after Kinkle's expulsion and murder of his parents, Kinkle, who was fully armed, approached Thurston High School and started opening fire in the patio area and cafeteria. He killed 2 students and injured 25 others before 7 students intervened and disarmed Kinkle while he was reloading. He was arrested immediately by police and sentenced to 111 years in prison with no chance of parole. As a teenager, Edmund Kemper was already showing signs of his sociopath. He had an exceptionally high IQ, an interest in torturing animals, and a deeply troubling relationship with his mother. At the age of just 15, Kemper fatally shot and killed both of his grandparents, claiming later on that he only did this to see what it felt like to kill Grandma. He was sent to Atascadero State Hospital, a maximum security facility for mentally ill convicts for his heinous crimes. At the age of 21, he was released, but his crimes did not stop there. Kemper went on to murder 8 women, including his own mother, whom he decapitated and used her head as a dartboard. He would often take his victims' lifeless bodies back to his home and would engage in necrophilia. He was branded as the co-ed killer and the co-ed butcher, and due to his size and intelligence, standing at 6'9", weighing over 300 pounds, and with an IQ of about 140, his victims didn't stand a chance. Edmund Kemper confessed to his crimes and turned himself in. He was charged with 8 counts of first-degree murder and received 8 concurrent life sentences. When asked by the judge what he thought his punishment should be, Kemper said that he should be tortured to death. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please show your support by leaving a like and sharing this video, as it really does help us a lot. Don't forget to comment below too, and we will pin up the best comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video from us. Lastly, for daily facts and more, follow all of our social media accounts, which are on screen and in the description. Thanks, and until the next video.
Lord have mercy, those are some sick little kids. Y'all people, y'all have to watch y'all kids when y'all in the mall, in the stores, because it's not even kids kidnapping kids. It's adults kidnapping kids. You should never be that distracted that you're not paying attention to where your child is, that somebody just walking off with them.
Especially a 2-year-old.
Yeah, that is sick. And a 4-year-old walking in the woods or whatever by himself. That is some dangerous, dangerous stuff. But all of them got what they deserve. And I'm talking about the people that killed them, not the little innocent babies. I'm talking about the murderers that sat there and took innocent kids' lives. They were just sick. And also, grandmother lives, parents' lives, just women lives. It just, woo, Lord. If you take anybody's life, you best believe karma is going to come back and bite you in your butt and you're going to suffer some type of way. That was crazy. Crazy. What about you, Miss Brandy?
That was bonkers. This is why whenever I have kids, my kids is going to be nowhere far from me. If I had to put them on under my armpit, they will be under my armpit because people are so slick. Like, they'll snatch your baby so fast, especially the two. I understand that they're 10 years old, but I feel like at 10 years old, you still know you shouldn't be taking kids and torturing them like they did, but they did get new identities. People still could find out stuff like that. But anywho, that's just crazy. And then for the 4-year-old, like, I'm just wow. But I love to watch crime shows. Hopefully one day we'll be able to do some type of crime thing. I think I said this before. But we love to watch like crime shows, because I remember watching this one thing that came on A&E when it's like for kids behind bars, because they had like a they made a law that if you got a sentence while you were a kid, that you can get your sentence redone or whatever like that. And I like watching crime shows like that. But these kids, especially, the part that kills me sometimes is when kids, well, not for the first one, but they be like, they got bullied at school or their parents bullied them. But that happens to a lot of, for the school shooters, it's because they got, I don't know why I called it that, but school shooters, it's always that they got bullied. And I'm like, okay, but you gonna go kill all these kids?
Innocent kids.
Yeah, I'm just confused on, like, I don't have the mind of a killer, and I don't want the mind of a killer, but they just have the urge to just go kill somebody, especially that man who killed 8 women, including his mother, and then killed his grandparents. And it's like he got sent to a hospital. How do you get sent to a hospital after you killed both of your grandparents? Like, what? But that's crazy. But if y'all find this interesting, let us know down below. That's just bonkers to me. My mind is just blown by some of the things that that killer minds go through.
And too, what Brandy mentioned when she said that they got out. Did they get out at 18 and got their names changed? To me, that shouldn't even happen. You still should have the same name that you had when you took somebody's life. Let everybody know exactly who you is. To me, that's not fair. Because how you get to go on and live your life under some other name, and the person that you took, life that you took, don't get a chance to live their life. So that's just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyway, like Brandy said, if y'all thought that was interesting, y'all have any videos that y'all would like for us to watch, make sure you put it down in the comments. Also, if you would like your name to Also, if you would like us to shout out your name, make sure you put it down in the comments also. And yeah. And don't forget to have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a freaking awesome good night. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to be saying, but I said it.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
So, if you guys want to see more of our reactions, we do have a reaction playlist up, so you guys can check that out. I know last week we did roller coasters, the 5 most dangerous roller coasters in history.
Mm-hmm.
I know we did 5 most evil women. We do a lot of we do a lot of comedy reactions, a lot of criminal reactions, a lot of funny reactions. So any of those, check out that reaction playlist so you can still see all of our videos. If you would like to see our actual reaction channel, that's just Brandy and Maxine. So check that out as well. We do a lot more reactions. I know we've been doing a whole bunch of reactions over here lately, but that's what we do, like request reactions over there on that channel. On this we do, we still do request reactions, but we do some videos that we will also like to see ourselves. If that makes sense.
Yep. Makes perfect sense.
But yeah, I think that's it.
That's all.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you like to watch criminal stuff, crime shows, anything like that, I like to watch crime shows, but I like to mainly watch like non-scripted crime shows, like First 48 or like Fatal Attraction, stuff like that, like non-scripted crime shows. But yeah, let us know.
Yep.
That's it. So don't forget to spread love, spread joy, and be the light and spice life, because we all need it once in a while.
That's right.
So don't forget to stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay in use energy, and stay on the platform.
And a pen play from the Himalayas. We'll see y'all next video. Have a beautiful day, beautiful people. Adios, amigos. Sayonara, my little chickadees. And be safe, be safe, be safe.
Alright, y'all. See you later.
Toodles.
Peace. Bye.
Excuse me.